Well, Tech Power Up has released a new review. This one is on the MSI GeForce RTX 5060 Gaming OC Edition. So let's jump into this now. Now, there is a video card that's below this one. It is the RTX 5050. These are in every way budget video cards. Will they, though, play most games at 1080p? Yes, sure they will. Now remember, if you enjoy my content, you can do everything that's up here. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course, comment. So this one performs very close. It's similar to the RTX 4060 Ti and is actually 26% faster than the plain Jane RTX 4060. So if you have a 4060, maybe you might want to update and upgrade to this video card. But if you have an RTX 4060 Ti, probably not worth it. This features 8 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes only. 8 gigabytes, say it with me now, is not enough in 2025. And certainly it's not going to future-proof your purchase. It is, though, 8 gigabytes of GDDR7 VRAM. So that's something. Now, some people will say, of course, you can use upscaling technology. No big deal. And you can get away with only 8 gigabytes. And it is a budget video card after all. Sure, that's definitely true. This also uses the PCI-Express 5, but it is not 16 times, it's 8 times. And that's important to note. Obviously, this card is going to rely heavily on AI technologies like DLSS upscaling. And you might be thinking, well, how about frame generation? Maybe not so much, because frame generation, while it can triple, quadruple your frames per second, you do need to have a good frames per second base, a solid, pretty high frames per second base. And the base for this card, well, it's a budget card. And apparently, according to this article, you will not have to worry about thermals. That's good. You also can fit this in a very teeny tiny case, as it is a pretty small GPU, and it's very, very quiet. So, are you thinking what I'm thinking? This would be excellent for a home theater PC that maybe is not your main gaming rig, but you could use it every now and then. Now, when it comes to overclocking, it's not too shabby. However, you're not starting with much to begin with. So when you overclock it by 15%, which is something they mentioned here, 15% of not much is still not much. And it keeps being mentioned. I say it, reviewers say it, everyone else says it. All together now, 8 gigabytes of VRAM is not enough in 2025. Even though this is GDDR7, it is going to limit your experience unless your experience is going to be at 1080p using upscaling technologies. This is not suited for modern AAA Unreal Engine 5 games. It's not. And it's certainly not equipped for ray tracing, even though you can enable it. Now, it might seem that I'm bashing this card, but I'm not. I'm just calling it as it is, really. This video card is budget in every way. PCI-Express 5, sure, but 8 times. GDDR7 memory, sure, but only 8 gigabytes of it. Can you play at 1440p or 4K? No, you can't. This is not a card for that. It's just simply not. Now, this is going to be a very popular video card because you can use this to play games at 1080p. It's a budget video card, and for most people, this is not going to break the bank. However, I do encourage you to maybe save up a few extra $100 and go, if you want to go with NVIDIA, go with a 5070 something, a Ti or a Super. I know it's going to be a little bit more expensive. However, you will thank yourself in the end, because you'll be able to play and you'll be able to keep the card for many, many years. Now, of course, in 2025, nothing is really budget. And if you're wondering how much this card is, well, it's $360 US, and that's close on $500 Canadian for a budget video card. I never thought I would see the day. PC gaming, I think, is on its way out. What are people going to do? Consoles, or maybe decks like Steam Decks and portable units. They're not only portable, because you can hook those up to, well, a keyboard and a mouse and a monitor. But yeah, the state of PC gaming today and the cost of building a really decent computer system to play games at epic settings is insane. It's $5,000 plus. So let us know what you think in particular about this video card, but also budget video cards. Maybe you have one yourself, and there's no shame at all in that, because, well, it's a very expensive world these days. And, you know, to get a mid-tier or a higher end video card these days is terribly expensive.